With the introduction of EZkeys, Toontrack created the most advanced virtual instrument songwriting tool in existence. Now, with the addition of the free 1.1 software update, EZkeys has been packed with more groundbreaking features that make songwriting faster and more intuitive than ever before. These new features are available for both the EZkeys Grand or the EZkeys Upright Piano virtual instruments. We'll start by taking a look at the browser. Here you can preview the core MIDI library that is included with EZkeys and choose the files that will be used in your song. This extensive library, covering all major styles of music, was performed in full song structure blocks by a professional session pianist, making it quick and easy to lay down the foundation to a professionally played piano track. Further, the EZkeys 1.1 update adds a host of powerful new songwriting features, such as the Record MIDI function. This allows the user to record piano compositions directly into EZkeys from a MIDI controller. A complete piano performance can be recorded, or you can record over any piano MIDI file on the timeline, all of which can be later altered and transformed into new styles on the fly. Here, I'll build a chord progression on the song track using the new Add Chord button. I'll then use the Record MIDI function to perform a custom melody over these chords. The record function can be used in the same way to easily change the state of the sustain pedal for any existing MIDI file. Just hit record and then use a sustain pedal to perform the changes. Also new is the ability to preview MIDI files on the song track using a custom chord progression. This extremely useful feature is great if you have recorded a chord progression in EZkeys or if you want to adapt an EZkeys MIDI file to a pre-existing song. Simply build a progression in EZkeys and then browse through the extensive MIDI library. The MIDI files in the browser will now preview on the song track. Here, they will automatically conform to your chord progression while maintaining the rhythm, feel, and dynamics of the original performance. Then, increase your playback options by changing the tempo to halftime or double time. Once you find a style that you like, replace the selected MIDI on the timeline. The chord progression remains intact, but the performance has now been enhanced by EZkeys. The chord wheel itself has been updated to allow drag and drop directly from the wheel and provide chord inversions. Simply put, an inversion occurs when the individual notes of a chord are reordered in sequence. Inversions provide for a less common and sometimes more interesting voicing of a chord, and they can be used on any chord found in the timeline. Once you have created a complex piano part and have taken the time to add chords, customize voicings, and change inversions, you can now easily copy and paste your chord progression onto other song blocks. This works the same way with the MIDI performance, meaning it is now possible to copy and paste a performance onto different chord progressions. Here's an example where I've created a chord progression for the first verse of a song, but for the second verse, I would like to use the same chords with a different, more complicated performance. With EZkeys 1.1, I can easily copy the first verse and then paste only the chords onto the second verse. Yet another huge time-saving addition to EZkeys is the Export Song as Wave feature. This is incredibly useful for quickly composing in EZkeys standalone or sending files to other musicians. Finally, EZkeys can now turn bad or flat-sounding imported MIDI into a believable performance with the Humanize MIDI function. EZkeys uses a smart detection algorithm to automatically adjust velocities and timing, which result in piano pieces that sound like they were performed by a real player instead of programmed by a computer. The Humanize MIDI function is an available selection upon importing any third-party MIDI file. These are only a few of the new exciting features in EZkeys version 1.1. To update to version 1.1 and see a complete overview, please log in to Toontrack.com.